As I'm getting ready for you, I thought, you know, I'm looking in the mirror over here that I have prepped for the video, and I was messing with this wig a little bit before you came with, hi you guys, came to join me. And I thought, I better push the start button to record. Whoops, I'm at the studio today, so you might hear some noise, street noise. But do you get this when you have those longer bangs sometimes? In the front, all of a sudden, this rogue section of hair comes forward. Well, anyway, today that happened just as I was ready to push the start button and talk to you about color today. If you're like me, I've had trouble with selecting the right color for my skin tone, as well as my eyes and outfits I wear. So I just wanted to see if you're in the same boat as I am. I have alopecia, if you remember, so I have been wearing wigs quite a few years now, but I'm still learning, as I'm sure you are if you're kind of adventurous and want to try new looks and try to look your best and feel your best. So today I'm just talking over with you and doing a little chat of what to think about when you're selecting a wig, and especially when it comes to color. You probably haven't seen me in this color before. In fact, I haven't tried it before. So this is a cool red, they would call it. And it's Alva, which is Noriko wig, which is a style I have tried before. You might have seen it on me, but that was like a brown blonde kind of blend, which is more natural to what I'm used to wearing. In fact, when I was going through my wigs recently, I found this, and let you see it there. That's my real hair color that I used to wear on a daily basis. Now you can see how adventurous I've gotten with my wig selection. It's quite different. But I do have that color as well. I'm gonna pull this down a little. I can see the bangs showing just a little bit short, running short. But you know, I hate to get a wig and it comes and I put it on and I know I like the style. It's what I'm looking for. I've gone through the online shops and taken a lot of time to do that, put things in the shopping cart on hold, you know, as I go through and see which one's really the best for what I'm looking for. It might be something I feel like I'd like to try, so I put it in the shopping cart, and then the standard colors that I know I like, I'll put those in there. And that way I don't kind of lose my train of thought. At least I have something bookmarked in the cart that I can go back and look and delete things and make some choices. So I don't know if you do that, but I think it's a good tip or try to do, just to free your mind that you have a few selections you might want to try. I don't like to return wigs, but I have to. I mean, they're not, you know, $20. They're expensive wigs in comparison, you know. So it's okay to do that, but you're losing money, which is kind of frustrating, at least for most of us. So read the return policy a couple times before you decide that it is worth that investment, to know for sure if you want to take the gamble of choosing that wig color. I'm sure you all investigate, you know, the colors by asking people on wig chats if they like the color and what it looks like on them, and if they're pleased with the wig style even. I know I do that. Wig Studio 1 is the wig chat I like on Facebook, and you can follow that. They're great to help. A lot of peer-to-peer exchange on women who's had either alopecia, thinning hair, hair loss from different treatments that or medicines they've taken, and it's just part of life anymore. Most celebrities nowadays, when they're really glammed up, are wearing wigs or hair pieces or definitely extensions or fillers. So it's not uncommon. So I don't want you to feel as if you're cheating in some way. It's not a cheat. It's a necessity, especially for those of us who really are not doing it for glam reasons specifically, but it turns into kind of a glam hunt after you get used to wearing wigs. You'll find brands that you like and want to stick to, but that's a side note. But when I was trying to look for wigs that would suit my color, I heard the terms of, you're cool, it's best to wear cool colors or cool lipsticks or cool foundation, or warm on the other hand. Some say it depends on your eye color. Some say it depends on the color of your veins, if they run blue or more red. So I got confused. I don't know if you do, but I kind of got confused by that theory. But I do notice when I put lipstick on, which I don't have any on today. I have a little left over from this morning, but very little. Some lipsticks just look like I'm dressed up for Halloween, and some look like they enhance my overall look, or some look very neutral, which is fine with me on a daily basis. But I like lipstick. It feels good on me. But my point is, lipstick sometimes is a lot cheaper to try to kind of get your tone of deciding if you're warm, neutral, or cool. So that's a little trick. Also, foundation is the same. I've brought with me today a few lipsticks. And if I get my little mirror, I'm going to try a few with this different color wig. I wonder what it'll look like. Excuse my silence for a moment. These are pretty thick. This one in particular is kind of thick, Sephora. So I kind of tap it lightly. So that's how that looks. So we're with a cool color wig that I have on. Try to get a close up to see if that helps you. And a cool color lipstick. Do a little modeling for you. Let you see my look. Have fun with it, guys. When you look in the mirror, there's always a new opportunity to look different and fresher, and you don't always have to stay in what will look natural on you. What looks natural on you in the beginner's eyes is what you look like before your hair was so thin that you needed helper hair. And there's nothing wrong with that, because it takes time to adjust and to give yourself permission to say, that was my hair and I'm kind of mourning the loss of it. I felt comfortable when it was there for me. It's not now. So I want to go out and find specifically that style and that thickness and that texture and that highlight and low light that was natural, given by God, not manufactured. And I want it to feel exactly like my old hair to make me happy. And that's fine to feel that way, and you can have that as your goal. But it's not always necessary in the long run to think that way. Because I don't know about you, but my hair prior to losing it was let's see, it wasn't thinning quickly, but it was never thick. I was probably 9 or 10 when I had the thickest hair, and still my ponytail was about this thick, which for me, I don't know if you could see it there, but that's as thick as it ever was. So the reality is, for me, if I had dream hair when I was younger and always wanted dream hair, why wouldn't I give myself that permission to do that now when you're going through something, either health-wise or looks-wise, or insecurity of not having enough or not having shiny hair or healthy hair? Why not go out and purchase that and try it for yourself and give yourself permission to look a little different? Because once you get accustomed to looking a little different and having a hair that flows and moves and can be styled and parted differently, you might feel different. You might want to go outside and go shopping or go to an amusement park and actually ride rides and let your hair flow and not worry about it. Your opportunities will explode, and people might look at you a little differently at first, and just as you looked at yourself differently in the mirror. And just give everyone permission to take their time to get used to the new you or new look, because you're still there. This heart and soul of you, of who they loved and why, it's still going to come out. So why not have fun? You only get to live once, right? So I just wanted to say that. I don't know, I'm kind of preachy there. But have fun with it and play with your foundation. I use a neutral foundation, and then I put a little cool blush on in this area. It's a cool pink, or it can lean a little bit toward coral at times. And what else do I use? Yeah, the neutral foundation. And I have found that I must be in the neutral category because I can wear warm shades and cool shades. But I feel most comfortable in the cool shades. So anyway, that was what I found out, and I hope it helps you. God bless you, and you have the greatest adventure ever. I'll talk to you real soon.